Yes, a very good evening to each one of us, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say, Damen und Herren, willkommen zu unserer heutigen Episode. Now, let me just ensure that all of us are in a position to see the screen very well. For those who don't know me, just call me Teacher Fred or Lehrer Fred. And today, I would like us to break down this full A1 lesson. Sorry, we're going to be beginning with this part number 2 of the A1 lesson, specifically the Goethe Zertifikat A1 lesson. Okay. All right. So if you have a look at the paper, this part number 2, look at the instruction, says like this. Lesen Sie die Texte, und die Aufgaben 6 bis 10. Now let's now try to understand the instructions. Lesen Sie die Texte. Now read the texts und die Aufgaben and the questions 6 bis 10, right? And then they ask you, wo finden Sie Informationen? So where are you going to find information? And then kreuzen Sie an. Kreuzen Sie an, that is A oder B, right? A oder B. So what happens in this part of the lesson is that they're going to give you some questions, and each questions come with A, B, A, B, A, B. You are to read and match appropriately with the suitable answer. So look at number 1. Number 1 says, sorry, that is the 0. Sie wollen wissen, regnet es in Deutschland? Sie wollen wissen, you want to know. Regnet es in Deutschland? So you want to know, is it raining in Germany? Is it raining in Germany? So they want to choose, is it choice A or choice B? Now you might be asking, what is going to be guiding you? Okay, what is going to be guiding me is the phrases used in the question. So look at this one. You want to know, regnet es in Deutschland? You want to know, is it going to rain in Germany or Germany? Look at choice A. Now choice A says open air concert. Open air concert. Am 30. That is month is April, findet by Regen. So this one here is talking about open air concert. But you can see in the question, you wanted to specifically know if it is raining in Germany. So this one here is automatically out. The answer is going to be B. Look at B. Now B says like this. Let me just bring it closer. Look at B. Now B says Deutscher Wetterdienst, right? Deutscher Wetterdienst. Wetter und Klima. That is weather and climate. Wetter aktuell. So this B is talking about information regarding the weather. And that is why the answer has been marked to be B, because B is talking about weather and the climate, right? So answer there is going to be. Okay, look at the next number. Now this number says like this. Sie studieren in Frankfurt. Sie studieren in Frankfurt und möchten eine Wohnung mieten. Now, I always advise when doing the lesson paper, one has to pay very close attention to every single vocabulary that has been used there. Look at this one. Sie studieren in Frankfurt. You are studying in Frankfurt und möchten eine Wohnung mieten and would like to rent an apartment. You would like to rent an apartment. So look at choice A. Choice A says Wohnen in Frankfurt. Wohngemeinschaften. Now this Wohngemeinschaften normally means shared apartments. It's like an apartment where 2 or 3 people share the cost, right? So back to the question. You are studying in Frankfurt und möchten eine Wohnung mieten. So you are studying in Frankfurt and you would like to rent an apartment. So choice A now talks about wohnen in Frankfurt, living a place spaces, or they have open spaces for the hostels, the students' hostels. Okay, ein und zwei Zimmerwohnungen, one bedroom, 1 and 2 room apartments. So possibly this could be your answer. Possibly this could be your answer. Let's look at B. Now B talks about Agentur Spieß. Agentur Spieß. Wir finden für Sie ein neues Zuhause, günstige Kaufangebote. Now, this one here hasn't mentioned anywhere about Frankfurt. They're only talking about Agentur Spieß. Wir finden für Sie ein neues Zuhause. We find for you a new home. Günstige Kaufangebote. They have affordable Häuser, houses, Wohnungen, apartments, Wohnungen, and then also apartments. So this one here could probably not be my answer, because if I check on the question is saying that you are studying in Frankfurt. Because in Frankfurt, you are looking for an apartment in Frankfurt for rent. But this one is talking about Kaufangebot. Kauf is to buy, but this one is to meet and rent. So this B is out. Therefore, our answer is going to be A. So 6 is A. All right. So begin by saying that whenever you're doing a lesson, it's all about the vocabularies. You might find one word changing the entire meaning of the sentence. So let's take 2 more examples. I want us to take 2 more examples, and then we would start there for it, okay? So look at the example number 7. Sie möchten wissen. You would like to know. Wie kommt man vom Hamburger Bahnhof zum Hamburger Flughafen? So you would like to know. Sie möchten wissen. You would like to know how. Wie kommt man? So how does one come from the Hamburger train station to the Hamburger airport? You would like to know how can one get from the Hamburger train station to the Hamburger airport? So you're going to be looking at the 2 choices, which one gives you direction from the Hamburger train station to the Hamburger airport. Choice A. Choice A talks about www.flughafen-service.de, right? Look at the choice. Flughafen Hamburg. Unsere Serviceleistungen. Flughafen Hotel, Restaurants, Einkaufen, Banken, Geldwechsel, exchange of currency, right? And then Besucherführungen. So this choice A, remember the key point was that you want to know how can one get from the Hamburger train station to the Hamburger airport. But this just is talking about the airport in Hamburg. It hasn't shown me how one can get from the train station in Hamburg to the Hamburg airport. Look at choice B. Now choice B talks about the Abflug, Ankunft, that is the departure, arrival, parking, Flughafenbus, they offer you the airport bus, and then there's the Hamburg Hauptbahnhof, the Hamburg main train station, and also the Hamburg Altona. So therefore, this is going to be my answer, because they are offering you this bus that you could use to move from the train station to the airport. So the answer for number 7 is going to be B. If you got it, for a tick. If you didn't, just make a correction. Okay, let's take the last number. Let's just take the last number. Number 8. Sie suchen ein Angebot für Ihre Urlaubsreise. Sie suchen ein Angebot für Ihre Urlaubsreise. You are looking for an offer for your holiday trip. You are looking for an offer. Now this one here, Angebot. Angebot means offer. You are looking for an offer for your holiday trip. Look at choice A. Now choice A is about der Reiseladen bietet an. So this travel agency is offering heute Abend aktuell meine schönste Reise. Today evening, they will be having my beautiful or my most pretty trip. Unsere Mitarbeiter erzählen von ihren Expeditionen. Our colleagues or our workers are going to tell you about our expeditions. That is from 20 Uhr im Laden. Okay, so this one could be my answer because of the bietet an. This is to offer. And you can see the one here was Angebot, offer. Okay, look at B. Now B talks about Spanien. Abflug, departure, 27. August ab Hannover, from Hanover. Hotel Zola, 370 Euro Woche mit Halbpension, right? So these ones, they haven't mentioned anything about offers. They're just talking about the departure from Spain on the 27th of August from Hanover. The hotel is Zola, 37 euros per week mit Halbpension, with a half board. Then Türkei, Abflug, 28. August ab Hamburg, Clubside, etc. So, if you check on the question, it was saying you are looking for an offer for your holiday trip. An offer for your holiday trip. Now here, the one that is offering something is this person. So my answer is going to be all right. So my quick point to make was that when doing the lesson, kindly take note of the vocabs. You might find the question only one word changes the entire meaning of the lesson paper. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, that was all for the lesson. I'll be seeing us in the next one when we'll be covering a different paper. See you then.